Hey Luis, so we have this one as a 2017 Golf GTI 4-door. So we're gonna replace the back glass because it was broken, somebody hit in the middle. So now the problem with this one is we're gonna remove the spoiler. This one comes with a double face tape inside here very carefully because you have to reuse this one. Usually the people has to order a new one because the new ones come with the glue. So you cannot use those regular 3M double face tapes because it's really thin. So you use one of those, it's gonna be more higher. So it's gonna look more bigger in this area. So that's the problem. We gotta reuse the same one or go with parts. I see they have some enough, they got it ordered. Well, I'm gonna ask them if they want to reuse it, order the new ones, or use probably urethane. But I need to just get approved by them because they didn't. I know they never ordered this part. They only ordered the glass. So this time we're gonna use aftermarket because they're not gonna use a factory. So let's go fast here. That's because it's a lot of work. Now, remember when you remove this one. Many people in the past, when we have this one, people pull like this and you can break the security clips. There's like a little clip right here, so just push in and that's it. Okay, so don't make any pull from outside because some glass man, sometimes they're confused. In the old past, you can just pull it, but now this kind of clip, you gotta open it or you can break it. Alright, so after that, we're gonna cover here because my problem today is I don't have electricity around, so I have to just finish here and go to the shop, but I have to move the car, move my tools, you know, it's a lot of work. So we're gonna try to don't mess the interior today. I'm gonna put this one outside, but don't worry. Okay, now this one doesn't have too much stuff like bolts or you know, many parts. The only problem with this car is they have you know, the arm for the wiper has a really thin. To be honest, I always use this tractor for these guys because they're more thin on this area. This is the new one. I'm gonna try with this one. So now this one, remember, let me go up there. It's a little higher here. So you can take this one. You don't have to because this is for the lights. When you want to remove it, it's the bolts right here. But I always remove because I don't want to just drop it on the ground. But you don't have to remove it, but if you want, you can do it. Now this one, remember, you open it and inside you have 2 bolts and another one's on the side. So here, and this is a little bigger. It's gonna be the next one. There you go. So it's just 4 bolts, no more. Okay, so we got 1. Alright, so we close this one. Now, this one right here. In the past, in the old cars, the Golf, they always make this one like a little clip. But remember, this one is not the same style. Maybe some glassman, if they are watching this video in the past for the Golf, it's like a little clip. You open this one and you take them up. And this model is just a solid piece, okay? So don't mess with that one. And now we're gonna remove those panels. Careful with the clips, they are really thin. You see this kind of? It's the same like for the porch. And now this one, remember, is going to be attached inside, so it's a little harder sometimes. You hear that? That's my clip. Okay, so we're going to put this clip right here. These ones, they are easy to lost it and bend it, so just careful with these ones. And just back in the same way. There you go. Okay, now as you see, you got a 10 millimeters. So let me get my magnet, because you lost one of those inside. It's really hard to just take them off. You're gonna last it. So we got a magnet and little hook right here, if in case we lost it. Let me see if I can use this one. Yes, sir. Just turn it slowly, because the problem with this one, sometimes they turn inside and start moving, and that's it, you lost it. For my lucky, I have this one with tin, window tin, so it's gonna be a little more less messed inside. Okay, so we got those already. So now you see, it's only 1, 2, and no more. So in this area right here, it's gonna be just the clip. All the spoilers coming in one way, and let me see where's my, so right here, and one more. Okay, so that's 3 bolts right there. It's gonna be a little more difficult. Okay, so we got 3 already done. Now, in this case, what I recommend to remove those kind of pillars and moldings, we're gonna use a little piece of my wire. We can use the wire line, but the glass is damaged, so let me see if I can use my wire right here. There you go. I gotta put my truck in order, okay? So I don't have a time. Last week I've been very busy, so let me get a piece of this. You don't need too much, just a little piece. Okay. Then you have to do, careful, don't hurt your hands, and you're gonna just pass this one in this way, okay? And this way you can just make sure you don't make any damage, because you use blades sometimes is not good. There you go. You got the glue all the way this way, okay? There you go. So we already passed that one. Now let's go for the next one. Okay, we got this one loose. You see it? It's one loose. Second one loose. You see? This is really thin. So when I do these ones, I never find the same thickness. So that's why we have to use the same one with a little urethane, or maybe another one, but I want to see if parts can give me one. If not, they got to order the new one, because this is the new one. This one has a glue too, but I'm going to reuse it. So I'm going to just pull this one right here. Let me just cut this little tape. It's got a tape right there. Okay. Now remember, you're pulling the spoiler, just put it there. And that's all. Okay, so after you do that, remove it, put it in the back. You got a hose. Remember those clips for the same like the Chevys. You can take them off or just leave it there, because when you open the tail, it's gonna be like this, but you have to remove it because you have to open and close this tail gate a little bit. So this kind of clips, remember, just open it a little bit, not too much, carefully. I don't like these clips because they can break in half. That's why I don't like too much. Put it back on. Alright, put this one here, and you can take this one off. Just carefully. There you go. And you're gonna have more room. So sometimes it's a little harder. Remove this one from the back, so I have to take this one off just to remove this one part. Let me see if I can do it from here. There you go. Really quick. Alright, so now that's when I have more room. My tail is safe. Okay, I'm gonna remove this little teeny glass right here. And they still got a glue, you see it? So what I can do is use a 3M, the contact tape on this area, or I can just use it, but it still has a glue, so we can reuse it. That's why I use my wire. Okay, now this way we're done on this part, and now it's time to take my wiper arm. That one is really hard. If you don't have extractor, it's really difficult. If someone can do it without extractor, please let me know, because it's difficult. My first on this one, I have a lot of problems to remove it. I have to get from parts. I mean, one of the guys in service, but sometimes the people don't like give your stuff when they're working. That's it. So now I brought this one, so this one is more easy. There you go. There you go, nice. Believe it or not, last time I didn't have this one. It was crazy. Remove this one. So I recommend this one. It's from Equalizer. It's very nice. This time was easy and fast. Let me just put this one back in here. There you go. Now remember, these ones come with the glass, so you can remove after you pull this one. And now let's remove this one. It's gonna mess glasses inside. Let me take all this, because I don't want this start to be with the glasses and everything. So let's remove this one. Alright, I'm gonna try these glasses don't mix too much inside here. And there you go. Alright. And now we're ready. Remember, try to don't break too much on this area because they're gonna go inside the tail, and these kind of tails, they're really close and difficult, but it's the only way to do this. So what I'm gonna do now, just because I don't want to mess too much glasses inside, so we're gonna use another piece of wire. Now this is the only way sometimes when the glass is not broken at all. You don't want to mess with those glasses inside any handle. This is the way to help you a little bit to don't have too much glasses inside the car. So remember, we're going to measure. Because I don't have electricity, I have to move the car all the way to the shop, and it's take too much time, so I'm going to try to reduce that problem. This is a quick loop, okay? Okay, so we have one piece. Remember, one piece is going to be here. This is an example. We got it here. One more over here. I know it's more easy just hit in the middle and get the glasses, but all these tiny glasses are going to be inside the tail, and these ones is really hard. Take them off, even with the air blow or just the vacuum. Believe it. We're going to just remove the panel. It's not going to be difficult. Before we start cutting, we're going to remove this area. Remember, you can see the clips here, the same like the other panels before. Just carefully. Remember, try to open it in one time, all the area, because sometimes these kind of panels, they bend it because the clips, they are really weak. You see, it's really soft. So just carefully open. When you pull in, try to the clips follow the chain's reaction and open in one time. It's a little harder sometimes, but you see, they open in one. These clips coming in this way. So just carefully right here. Okay. Remember, this kind of style of the panels make the corners stay on the place. Okay. Okay, and for last, we're gonna get the defroster. It's a little difficult here. I'm gonna pull this wire. Alright, so we take this one off. Go for the second one. Open a little bit, and there you go. Okay, now we're gonna start making the cut outside, but we have to get careful, don't drop too much glasses, because this kind of tail inside here, you see, is really difficult. It's double pitch wheel, so the glass is going to stay inside the lights, inside here, and inside sometimes in that way, and this part of the metal, so it's almost impossible to get all the glasses out quickly. It's going to be here for a long time, so that's why you have to get careful. So let me just close here and see you in the next shot to start making the cut. Okay, see you next. Okay, so we insert our line. So now we're going to do is put a little piece of tape just to prevent any scratch. It's going to help a lot. Right here, just follow the bend on the curve. There you go. Cuervo. And it's Halloween. Okay, so we're gonna put this one here slowly. Okay, so now we're gonna start pulling. Remember, it's gonna be hard, but soon we open that one. There you go. Pull. Okay, so we open probably, we cut this area, it's really hard. There you go. We see? So we're very in. I know for some guys it's a lot of work, but believe me, if you comparing how much time you're gonna spend cleaning, if I take all this part off, believe me, you're gonna do this. Yeah, I put the camera off for accident, so I couldn't show you. I'm not sure it's in the video or not, but you see, I've removed this one with a piece of wire, this one. So they only have to do is clean. You can see the wire cut in that direction. So these wires, don't worry, the connection's coming with the glass, so we gotta replace it. The thrusters, they're coming with, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna clean the bee, get my glass ready, and see you next shot. You can see when I cut all the area, so it's now just one piece. So all I have to worry about to these glasses, all this, because this one's broke and they come in inside, and it's a lot of mess. We're ready to set the glass. I already cleaned the area. I just threw away the glass. You see, we clean. We put some primer and little scratches. All the area is clean. I put the motor back on here, so we're ready to go. Now, this one, remember, I checked with the dealership. So the only way to replace the glue on these ones, they have to replace the whole thing, the old piece, and they don't want to do that because the customer is not going to pay. So, because they told them just the price for the glass, you know how much is on the dealership. So they don't want to offer this one to the customer because it's more money. So the customer, I don't think the customer is going to pay. So what I did is just taped here, and then put, I put the kind of glue, like a 3M, the contact glue. So I spray here. This is going to dry now. So I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to start working on the glass, and when the glue is ready to set, you only have to do is stick on the glass. But I let it dry because today is a little cold up here, so it's going to dry really, really slow. So so we let it dry. So that's the time I'm gonna set the glass, put the panels back on, and we're gonna put the spoiler. Okay, so let's go here. So already past 12 minutes because it's 10 minutes. Remember, when it's cold, 10 minutes is the best time. Remember, this one I cannot put a big V, so I'm gonna just go here, because if I put the onion right here, it's gonna squeeze out. So I'm gonna start here. Close here. So remember, you have to close the top going down, because the water has to go in this way. You make the onion outside, it's going to catch the water. So that's why you have to finish the bottom on the inside and the top outside. There. Okay, so we're ready to set this one. And just have to follow. And after that, just put the corners. There. Not too much, because remember, I don't want to have the glue show up in this area. So it's nice here. Start here. Now what I did is I used my activator for in this area. So I put activator, and that's going to help me to stick this one on the glass, because remember when you have when we use a contact glue, the yellow one, they never stick on the glass, so that's why. Okay guys, and now just gonna put the arm. That's it. Okay, it's the same one. Okay guys, so we finished to set the glass. Now I can just do this because I put this one on, so it's not gonna make any problem. You see the bee is inside, no problems, not too much outside. Remember, if you put too much glue, this one is gonna be outside and it's gonna mess the panel. So it's nice. It's a little bit sharp, but that's no big deal. That's the limit. If you pass off here, you're gonna have the sharp inside the panel. At the top is the same one, and outside we don't have any squeeze. Okay, that's important on this kind of you know, exposed edge. No expose the glue. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna put all the parts together, because I need to make a little more time on that one because the glue is really fresh, so I have to wait. So I'm gonna put these lines on now. The only I don't like with aftermarket, sometimes the wires, they're short. Believe it or not, little bit, not too much, but sometimes a little bit. The other wire I don't have to pull too much to go in, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, so now we're going to put the spoiler back here. We're going to put the spoiler back on the place now. Going to remove this area here, looking clear. This one is no big deal. You can use your hands just to clean the excess of the glue, or little towels. No big deal. Just dry these areas. There we go. Okay, now here, remember, unplug. Okay, now I'm gonna set everything in one time. Got a bolt on my guide, another clips right there, so make sure you set everything in one time. Right there. I gotta set this one. Remember, that's why I put the activator. This area. Now here, I gotta make sure it's alignment. So with the activator I have a more opportunity to attach the plastic here, but maybe it's gonna come off when it's the summertime. But I would tell these people they have to replace these things, or they can find me the double face tape, but really thin, because I don't find this one in the stores. And this is just the glue. I have to clean this, and you see it's attached. Okay, so that's it, and that's it. You see, that's the way. You have to put the glue, let it dry, but you have to use activator on the surface of the glass if you want it to attach the molding, because it's the only way. If you try to attach the glue without activator on the glass, there's no way. Okay guys, so you see that's the way with the spoiler. So I'm going to put the balls 10 millimeters here, my other one in the middle, my panel, and we'll finish. Okay guys, so I got to finish this because it's going to rain. They're supposed it's going to rain at 4 o'clock or 5, so it's almost 2. So I'm going to work faster, and see you next shot guys. See you next.